The bling on show in Congress. Another reminder for Mexicans of the yawning gap between themselves and a highly paid, scandal-racked political class. That's why it was music to the ears of many when incoming President Andrés Manuel Lopez Obrador announced this.
Yo voy a recibir 108.
I'm going to receive 108,000 pesos per month. In other words, I'm going to receive only 40% of what President Peña Nieto currently receives.
As well as cutting the presidential wage by more than half, he promises to restrict the salaries of other high-earning public servants. That will definitely satisfy his base. Lopez Obrador swept to power on the promise to battle what he calls the power mafia. But it could also cause problems.
There are two dangers. On the one hand, losing good public servants. On the other hand, if you go very low, then you can open the door for corruption, precisely what you are trying to fight. So, I mean, there is not that there is a guarantee that with good salaries there is not going to be corruption, and we have seen that nowadays with the current administration. But if you go very low, that door for corruption is wider.
The salary cut took the headlines, but in total Lopez Obrador rolled out 50 anti-corruption and austerity promises. He says that public servants will lose their protection from prosecution and that they'll have no new cars and a limit on paid advisors, trips abroad and juicy bonuses. Government contracts will be observed by the United Nations. Lopez Obrador also said that the country's Attorney General's office, long considered a tool for whoever's in power, will have absolute autonomy. But some civil society groups complain that he's shown little enthusiasm for their plan to change the law to guarantee that independence. They say it could be a major sticking point. Without an impartial referee to enforce them, the ambitious anti-corruption policies could count for little. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.